Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my April favorites. If you're new to my channel, my name's Linnea. I hope that you'll subscribe. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's get into our April favorites. This month was interesting because the VIB sale went on. I picked up a lot of new products from both Sephora and Ulta, so from that point on I was using a lot of those products. Prior to that, I had a few things that I was really surprised with how much I used, so I'm going to go over what I can summarize the entire month with. Unfortunately, I live in Illinois. It has been freezing for the month of April. We've had snow, we've had rain, we've had dreary. We are so ready in the Midwest for some nice weather. So hopefully that's coming our way. That being said, I still had some favorite things for the month of April. One of my first favorites this month is a mask that I've been using that I've seen a lot of improvement in my skin with. It's the Pharmacy Honey Potion mask. It's a renewing antioxidant hydration mask. I love this mask. I do feel like a plumpness from it, a lift in my face, a tightening of my pores. This is what it kind of looks like. It's this like thick jelly. It comes with a spatula that is magnetic that sticks to the top, and you just go and scoop it out and apply it to the face. I leave it on for about 20 minutes and then wash it off with a warm washcloth. It feels wonderful on the skin. I absolutely love it. The next morning, I'll do it at night, and the next morning when I wake up, my skin always feels beautiful. I really love this mask. I highly recommend it. My next favorite is from Lush. I absolutely love Lush. I love their bath bombs. I love their body wash. I've always loved Rose Jam. It is a scent that comes out only at Christmas time. It's a body wash. It's amazing. It smells so good. When I use that in the shower, my bedroom will smell that good afterwards. So I usually get a bottle at Christmas time and then I nurse it along the year. I'm only using it every once in a while. But they came out with Rose Jam body spray. Oh my goodness. This stuff smells so good. I'm going to spray some. Oh, it smells so good. But note to self, do not spray more than one pump on yourself and go to work for the day, because then it's it's overpowering. It can be very strong. So you do not need a lot of this. It's not cheap, but it smells so good. It keeps inhaling it right now, but I absolutely love it. I can smell this all day long. If I spray a pump of it on myself at work, it's strong when I first put it on. By the time I've gotten to work, as I'm moving around the day and, you know, moving to go do something, I can smell it on my scrubs and I absolutely love it. It smells so good. I highly recommend it. You should check. They have a bunch of different scents too. So if you're not into this sweet rose jam smell, they have a ton of different scents. I would check it out. But I love Lush. Can't go wrong going there. My next favorite is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. It's a skin perfecting micro powder in one. The only thing I don't like about this is opening it. It always is hard to get open. There's that powder right there. I really like it, and I've been using it again a lot for underneath my eyes. It really does blur out anything that you see under the eye. It's so velvety soft. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. Check it out if you're ever in Nordstrom, where Charlotte Tilbury sold. Beautiful product. I do think you could go through it pretty quickly, and it is hard to get open. I don't know why I have such a hard time getting it open. I dug my nail into it a couple of times, but absolutely a favorite that I had sitting in my collection and wasn't really using. Pulled it out this month and I've used it a ton, and I'll continue to use that. Let's get into some highlighters. I got the Anastasia Amorisi highlighter for my birthday. I have used this a ton. I absolutely love it. It's newer to my collection, but I really like it. I'm surprised how much I do like it. Sometimes you can get a gold highlighter and it's just too gold and it's too dark. It would be too dark for my skin. Not this. This is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I'm so glad that I picked it up. I highly recommend it if you can still find it anywhere. Another highlighter that I've been using a ton is the Dior 02 Nude Air. This highlighter. It's so pretty. So I've been wearing this if I wanted something that was not so pinky, like a pink color. And then the Nude Air I've been wearing if I had anything red or pink on. I really love this highlighter. It's so pretty. I mean, you can see the difference in the two. One's pink, a pink highlighter. The other one's a goldy peach highlighter. They're both so pretty. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that I have it as part of my collection, and I've been using it a lot lately. I always tend to grab for certain blushes all the time. I know that if I want a purple look, I have a specific blush that I like to use all the time. This month I really pulled out my Marc Jacobs blushes. All three of them I've used a ton. This seems to be the one that I use the most. This is Kink and Kisses. It's 504. These blushes are so pretty. They go on so nicely. There's the blush right there. They go on so nicely. They're so smooth. You can go lighter like that by using just this side of the blush. You can get darker by going down the other side, and I'll put the darker color on the other side. So you can get two different, there's the darker side and there's the lighter side. So this is a little more peach, that's a little more rosy. When you blend them together, which is what I like to do on this end, blend the colors together, it is so pretty. It's like a blend of both. So you can really get three blush colors out of one of these. And I've got 3 of these blushes. So I really can get 9 different blushes out of just grabbing for these. Beautiful, they last all day long. I really highly recommend them. What else do we have? The Galafornia. I resisted buying this. I heard everyone and their mother had purchased this on YouTube. I went out and bought it, and I wanted to kick myself for not buying it right out the gate. I love it. If you can see the inside of this, I have used it a ton. It's beautiful. It's the perfect peachy color. It brings life to your cheeks. Look at that color. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And if you blend that out, it is so pretty. It's got a really pretty like shimmer, not a shimmer, but like it just gives a glow to the skin. I absolutely love it. What else do we got? And the old standby. If I do anything that's purple, or if I do any bold eye look that I don't want to go overboard on the cheeks, but I will never leave without putting some type of a blush on, I pull out my Chanel Elegance. I love this. It is gorgeous. It is just like this nudie color. I have used it a ton. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous color. It just gives something to the cheek without overpowering the cheek. It's right there. Absolutely gorgeous. My favorite, and I always put it right back into this. Don't ask me why. This little velvet pouch. It's kind of crazy and it looks terrible, but I always put it back in there. I picked up Tom Ford Golden Peach for my birthday, and I love it. This eyeshadow is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the cream base on the bottom. It doesn't look like much in the pot, but it really is beautiful. And when you put them on top of each other, really, it doesn't look like anything. But when you put them on the eye, you do either an orange in the crease or some type of a brown, and then you put this on the lid. Beautiful. Sits there all day long. Looks beautifully smooth on the eye. Absolutely love it. I'm so glad I picked it up. I cannot get away from this palette. This palette I've worn a ton with that Tom Ford, the Just Peachy Mattes. This is another product that I was never going to pick up. I passed it by about 10 times. I finally swatched it again and said, you know what? I need it. And I have used this for months. This could be in my everyday favorites. This will be in my 2018 favorites. That's how much I love this. Really, Too Faced knocked it out of the park when they made this. If they could make every one of their eyeshadows like this, I would be thrilled. But that's typical Too Faced. They come out with a couple good things in a row, and then it's mediocrity for a while. So, but this was amazing. I love it. And I pair this with a ton of stuff. I'll pair this with that Tom Ford. I'll also pair it with my next favorite, the Natasha Denona 28 pan palette in purple blue. That palette, these two palettes together, any of those browns that are really shimmery or duochrome paired with this, it just brings those duochromes to life. You need mattes. This palette does not have enough mattes. The Natasha Denona does not have enough mattes to do complete looks. There's no way. There's just a couple. So when I pair these together, like if I put this here, along with all those colors, look at how pretty that looks. Even if I put it over here, there's still colors you can use as like accent colors. The greens with this palette are gorgeous. The blue with this palette, gorgeous. So I actually was very frustrated with this palette. If you didn't watch my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette review, I'll link it down below. Watch that video. It goes over all of my Natasha Denona palette. Once I started learning to use this the right way and then started pairing it with some good basics, some good basic matte colors, I've loved the palette. It's really it's really been utilized a ton, and there's nothing like her. My next favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I picked this up around my birthday in March, and I have not stopped using it. It is beautiful. It works beautifully with my eye color. I have hazel eyes, so based on what I pull on this, my eyes can either look green or they can look blue. I love this palette. It works beautifully. It blends out beautifully, goes on like butter. Anastasia Beverly Hills does not play around with her eyeshadow palettes. Love it. We'll keep buying her palettes. And the last eyeshadow palette that I did get during the Sephora VIB sale, and I am so happy that I bought it, is turned into my fast favorite, the Natasha Denona Lila palette. Beautiful. If it's in your budget, pick it up. I have used this palette a ton. I love every time that I use it. I love every look that I come up with. There has not been a single one of these colors that has let me down. It's my most used Natasha Denona palette. I can use this for complete looks other than needing a brow bone, and I'll end up pulling out one of my other eyeshadow palettes as a brow bone color. There's just nothing in here I could use for that. Other than that, perfect palette. I love it. It's gorgeous. If it's in your budget, pick it up. You will not be disappointed. Again, this is in my review of Natasha Denona eyeshadows. Darn it, hang on. Hello, Paige. Thanks for interrupting the video.
Hi, Mom. She bear.
Children. I'm gonna have to pause you because my kids come first. Hang on. Okay, so that was my child. She's on her way home from her softball game, checking in with her mom to find out what's the plan for tonight, or what she's doing for tonight anyway. So I was almost done. I have my normal standby lip products I'm always pulling for all the time, and this month I tried to pull in something different, and I grabbed my Too Faced Papa Don't Peach lip gloss. This lip gloss is beautiful. It goes on beautifully. It stays on all day. It's got the cutest little peach on the end. It's just an adorable package, but it's a gorgeous color. It works so well if I'm doing anything that's orange. It's like an orange brown. It's so pretty, and it lasts. It's not one of those lip glosses where you put it on and then 5 minutes later you need to put it on again. So I really liked it. It smells peachy too. So if you can pick up one of those, I recommend it. And I think that's pretty much it. I, have been using a lot of my new makeup, so it's hard for me to not want to put every single one of them in here. But like I said, I haven't had them for a whole month, so I haven't used them enough, I feel, to absolutely say they're a favorite. I hope you had a great month. I hope that May brings us in Illinois warm weather, and I'm ready to be outside more. We have a motorcycle, and that motorcycle has spent more time in the garage since March than it should be, so hopefully we'll be out on our bike a lot, and maybe one video I'll take you along for a ride on our bike, or just put a little clip in our video of some of the things we do while we're out on our bike. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, I hope you have a good May. I hope you're ready for May. I hope it brings nothing but great. And until next time, have a great May. Bye-bye!